Okay, so this lesson today is about gradation in oil pastels. And gradation meaning slow changes from either dark to light happening slowly, or possibly light to dark changing slowly, or even gradation slow change to a new color. So for example, here is purple changing to blue, and it happens slowly. So I'm going to show you how to do that so that you can do that on your own. So you should have on your sketchbook page 3 large shapes. Any kind of shape, doesn't matter. This is going to be our guide for when we can put our, where we're going to put our gradation. So you have oil pastels. So I'm going to start on the outer edge of this, and I'm going to make this one fade to white in the center. Okay. So we've talked about with oil pastels how you use different kinds of pressures, and that's going to really matter when you are doing gradation. So in this case, I am putting a heavy pressure on the outside of my circle. I'm doing a heavy pressure here because I know that I am not going to mix out here. I know that out here I just want to be like pure bold blue. So I'm pushing kind of pretty hard with my pressure, and this is going to be my bold blue area. Then I'm going to take my oil pastel and do a medium pressure here, and I'm doing medium pressure because here I know I want to mix. Then I'm going to leave this white because it's going to be my white area. Remember, we always do a medium pressure with the darker color. So in this case, I am mixing blue and white. Blue is darker, so I put medium pressure down with my darker color blue. Here's going to be my mixing area. So also this has some blue on it, so I'm going to just take some scrap paper right here and just kind of clean it up a little bit so it's a little bit more pure white there. So I'm going to start in the center here. This I know is going to be my white area. And so I'm putting my white down, even though you can't really see it because white oil pastel on white paper. It's white still. Then I'm going to come out here to this medium area, and I'm going to press hard with the white on top of the blue because that is what mixes my colors here. So I'm going around my shape, mixing this in. And I kind of have like a stripey effect right now. It's kind of like a blue stripe, a light blue stripe, and then sort of a white circle in the center. I kind of want to get rid of that striping effect. So what I'm going to do is take my blue and just push a little bit of blue into the light blue area. So I'm breaking up that stripe by pushing it in there. Okay, and now that I've pushed a little bit, now I'm going to take my white again into my light blue area, and I'm kind of moving around a little bit more, and then I'm also going to kind of do a little back and forth here because I'm trying to break up that striping effect. I'm trying to get a gradation. I want a slow change, so I'm kind of breaking up that stripe, and then I want to put a little more pressure with oil pastel here in the center, so it doesn't look like a crayon. And then I'm going to slide this out a little bit out here, and then check if I have a slow change here. So I think that's a pretty good slow change. If I wanted to, I could also kind of push a little more blue into that area for a little more slow change if I want. Next I'm going to do a color change. So not just making a color lighter or darker, but I'm actually going to do a change here and changing to different colors. So I think I will use red and yellow. And when red and yellow change into each other, they also make an orange in the middle. Again, these are kind of dirty, so I'm going to take my scrap paper, just do this little bit to clean them up a little. Do the same for the red. Okay, so I'm going to start with red here, move to yellow here. So first, I know that this is going to be my red area, so I know I want this to be red, so I know I'm not going to mix. Okay, that's just my pure red. And then I know out here is going to be just my pure yellow. So I'm going to put yellow on there with the heavy pressure. I'm leaving the center open because this is where I'm going to do my mixing. So I have to ask myself, okay, which color is darker, red or yellow? Red's darker. So now I'm going to take red with my soft pressure. It should look like a crayon. When I'm mixing, I don't want to put too many heavy layers of oil pastels, so I put just a soft layer of red on. Now I take my yellow, and now I'm going to put my yellow on top with a heavier pressure. I'm going to pull yellow into red a little bit because I want that gradation. I want that red to slowly change into orange, and then I want my orange to slowly change into yellow. Okay, so there I think I have a nice gradation from red to this orange color. And then I'm going to work yellow here. You can see I got a little green in my oil pastel, but that's okay. And I'm going to pull yellow this way because now I want orange and yellow to change slowly. Okay. So I'm going to stop there, maybe put a little more heavy yellow in here, and then fade it out. Okay, and I'm going to stop there. So I have here a slow change or a gradation of red to yellow, and it changes very slowly. So you can use this time now to work on getting gradation into your own shapes.